Oh, did it? Hello, guys. Sorry, if you can hear me, can you let me know? Because I don't know I've no idea what the sound is like, and I'm just leaving the music on. I just need to get my links done for everything. I think. So this is all new. I've got no idea how it's all gonna go out and everything. So bear with me. I just need to do that there. It's something that I should have done within the prepping up. So yeah, I'm just sharing this train sim. Whoa, dump post. What I will do is to cut down on the CPU usage. I'll just turn Facebook off. I noticed that it doesn't really update the live views. Oh, it does. It's good. I do it kept. Hi Samuel, yeah, you can hear me. Excellent. Good morning. Hi Choo Choo. Sam. Your train sound is cool. Excellent, excellent. That's good. As long as everything works, I'm kind of happy. Because I did the test this afternoon, and I had on my left hand side, I had my notebook, but I just wasn't happy with it there because I was struggling with everything. So what I've got is now I've got my thingy page open because I'm going to also do away with Discord. If I can find Discord. Where the hell's Discord? That's playing, that's good. Discord? Where's Discord? There it is. I'm just going to do the link on Discord. So bear with me. You will all get notifications, so I do apologise. So yeah, this is a bit weird. Great Western Photography is going to be watching his favourite dance show. Okay. I know where I stand. Obviously not doing the two-step. So bear with me. I can't spell either. Definitely can't spell. Right, so that's going out now. Okay, right, so we're nearly there, guys. Sorry. Share your content. Control V. Boom. Rest of that. And I believe it's. I've got visions for a great video with a countdown with this music, but I just no idea how to do it. Oh dear. Right, I think we're there, guys. Yeah, I think we are definitely there. Sounds good. So, just everyone gives me a hello. The theme is great, and it is good. It is a really, really good stream. But unfortunately, it's going to be audio is zinked. Audio will come back on while I'm prepping and doing until I find a way how to do do you know what I mean? What you call it? It's how I do the get a countdown going, get certain cards and all that sort of thing. So yeah, yeah, everyone, yeah, to say hello, guys. So we got Carl, Choo 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 on the train. The other guy that turned up, I can't remember your name. Sorry, you are Mr. County of Stepford. You deleted. Oh yeah, we don't really do first videos here. Actually, you weren't. In theory, you weren't really first. I was because I was here already. That's how it goes. That is how it goes. Yeah, so we got Carl, County Stepford, Samuel, and Choo 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 on the train. I expect we'll have other people here. I think Train Simulator Driver will be either moderating match stream or, you know, unfortunately Matt's doing a 8 p.m. to midnight. He's doing a 9-hour stream. I won't be doing an 8 3/4 hour stream. Not tonight. I'm just going to pop over the window and open it up. So I do apologise first off for being a bit late. But yeah, other things went on. So I'm just going to open my window and then I'll be back. And then we'll start on. We will be doing some Riviera Line first. And yeah. I think the PlayStation's getting jealous already. Hey Jacob, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right. There we go. Right, so we're going to be going straight into Riviera, and we're going to be doing a freight run. Right, let's put that. Don't really want to put that on there. Is it because if I listen to it, I get hypnotised by it because it's good, and I'm not driving anything for the next hour and a half? You never know. Slow mode is basically like if you go to the Dovetail things. I had problems with this on Thursday. Well, I set it for 30 seconds. Basically, when you type something, you can't type again for another 60 seconds, sort of thing. But I just didn't think I've limited to 30 seconds. I think it is. So yeah, it's just basically so it stops people spamming and that. I think you need to check settings because it's held Adam's comment too. Is it? Because I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I'm going to take slow mode off. Let me take that off. To be honest, because I obviously I think it was going to be a bit busy on Friday. Slow mode is now off. So I've just got to save it, and it probably end up slow mode is off. Chat away. There you go. I've no idea if Adam can hear. Just tell him to come and say hello. But it shouldn't hold off his comments. He should be able to chat. I think best thing to do is tell him just don't mention my name, just say hello. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, I see. I'm well behind on the chat, on the stream. Hi Adam, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sorry about the cock-ups. We'll get past this, we'll get through it, we'll work out how it goes. This is just a work in progress at the moment. I don't know how. So yeah, we're on the PC today. We are gonna yeah. We are going to we're going to do a freight service. Can we actually do the... Well, I suppose if we've got the 37s there, we can. Ooh, we've got some freight we can do. Nice. 1Q18, 3Q52. There you go. Exeter Riverside Yard to Penzance. Awesome. What is it doing? Why is the screen blanking out? Well, that's interesting. We're not going to do the 37s though. 37s can do... Oh no, it does do the ultrasonic test run. That's pretty cool. We may to come back and do that later. But yeah, we're not going to do that. Guys, is the screen blanking out for you? It shouldn't do that. Yeah, it might be something to do with that. It was fine earlier on this afternoon. I had no problems with it. Is the screen going blank for you guys? Yeah, it is. Why is that happening then? Because I've got no clue. CPU is 1.6%. It's fine. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know why. It wasn't doing that earlier on. It might be something to do with the mouse then. Right, okay, so I'm going to leave the mouse off. I'm just going to move that over there. I'm going to leave that alone. Mouse is going to come on here. And I'm just going to screen... There we go. We're going to do it that way. But I just got to make sure... Yeah, my stream is up. Right, okay. Right, so we're going to do the 66 run. I just want to use... Hi Daniel, how you doing? So it's not downloaded any of my liveries. That's a bit of a pain in the arse. Let's use... Can we use Southeastern Highspeed? Oh, we've got East Coast Main Line, Peterborough, Doncaster, that can do. We'll use that one. We are going to do... Drive this loaded aggregates train from Plymouth to Exeter Riverside Yard. Oh, hell yeah. So we are going to do that one. 6L12. And we are going to do... No dynamic weather. Just going to have a bit cloudy. Just chilling, playing, awesome. The 66 still has the now discontinued AP audio. So that's interesting. Bit cloud. Right, let's get going. Yeah, I don't understand why it's doing that. It's a bit weird. But actually, oh, I know what I've done. I've left my phone over there. 2 seconds. I could probably do some messaging on Discord on the phone, so yeah. This is all basically brand new territory for me. So, yeah. But if the screen goes blank, I will see it, but I'm kind of hoping it doesn't. Right, so let's crack on. Right, that's in, that's on, that's on. We'll do that. That's on. It's that one. Mind me, F. There we go. It's working fine now. No blank screen. No, because I've not used the mouse. What number are we? I mean, to be honest, I don't think they will change that audio. That, you know, there's obviously brand new, there's more audio, or some more newer audio. I don't think they'll change that, to be honest. Set our HT's about to go. We will get a thingy on the signal. just got our lights on here. They don't usually have a problem, do they? Yeah, my spelling's not the best. So we won't get the, what you call it, the train announcements. Just got little headphones in there. Right, wait for 2 minutes. 12:53, I think. Yeah, Discord isn't enabled for this. Nightbot surprisingly hasn't bothered, which is really weird. Is that a yellow? It is a yellow. Where is he? I'm gonna wait till he gets till he's further up. Otherwise I'm just gonna get yellow lights. So when we get 3 green lights, I'll pop off. How you doing, Seb? There was something that I wanted Nightbot to do, but obviously he's can't be asked to do it. So we aren't even giving to hear the train announcing when it arrives at the tipping point. Bad show, Dovetail, bad show. Yeah. I'll tell you what I can do though, is while we are waiting, I'll just get my other machine. And I'll log that in, and then I can do the commands on YouTube on that screen. It doesn't matter that I'm watching it on here because I've got battery power. So we're going to leave it a couple of minutes before we depart, because I want a full set of greens. And I'll do this on the battery. I'm happy with this. So yeah, this is just a learning experience. Yeah. Night out. Night out was on strike. Nightbot's on strike. Yeah. Live. How are we doing? Well, that HST's not moving very fast, is he? Okay. Right. I've got to do this because Nightbot isn't working, and I set Nightbot up this afternoon, which is bloody typical. Let me put that up there like that. So when we get 3 green lights, I'll pop off. Pete, can you let me know? So I don't... Okay, dump. You like my live streams, thank you. You have special needs. That's fine. That's fine. Right, that should have come up. There you go. Excellent. So that I will be putting in as a command every now and then. Right, I think we can start going. Signals are still yellow. So yeah, let's go. Take brakes off. Oh, so how are you guys finding Train Sim World 6 then? She's slipping a bit. Of course, we're going up a 1 in 82 bank. And I think we've got about 1,100 tons on the back. So we are going to be doing the Riviera Line. You're loving it. Oh, good. That's awesome. Going to be doing the Riviera Line, Dresden-Leipzig, but we are going to do a freight run on the. No, we're not. No, we're not. Probably, I'll see what we can do with a 442. We're going to do Morristown because I do have the extra layers. I have New York Trenton now. So we're going to be doing those, and then we're going to do West Coast Main Line South, and then we're going to be looking at doing another route, but I don't know what one, so it might be a shout out for everyone to chuck in a suggestion. So I've set this to 61 frames a second. It's been doing all right. We've been doing it well. I missed the rail join. I did. Damn it. I think 75 or 60. Oh, were we 6? We're 6, so it's a 60 miles an hour that we're limiting it. Oh, thanks for that, McAfee. Go away. So yesterday I applied for a job. Today I got the rejection letter. You haven't been successful. Bit of a joke, really. Seniors, they're the ones that keep emailing me. Yeah, I'm liking it. The only problem I had was on the PS5 when it just... I had a problem with the I think it was a save game. After I did the tutorial for the what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Oh god, the 294. And yeah, it messed up with an error trying to save it, and then every time I went to go back to the menu, it clicked. It came up with the same error, which I had to then quickly accept it and then click to the main menu to get back out. Eventually, I did. But then it happened again on something else, so I then just did the same thing, exited it, come out, shut the game down, and then redid the rebooted it. But then I had no profile. I had to go and choose the 2 profiles, the test one that I did on the PlayStation, and then the my current one, which I imported on Thursday. So I did the one that my normal PlayStation one that I imported. And I'd lost all the services and the scenarios that I did on Thursday. I lost everything. So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I mean, I was strangely enough just sat down to do the tutorials last night. I'd really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Loving it, to be honest. But yeah, it was just having that bug, really, or the problem that I had. So tomorrow, I'm not going to be streaming at all tomorrow. I've got a lot of stuff. I've got my database to get up to date. I've got loads of videos and streams to transfer off the videos and pictures to transfer off the phone. Yeah. So I've got that lot to do. I'm just going to have an evening doing a couple of other bits. So I've got to take Train Sim World 5 off the PlayStation. Now I've got to put Gran Turismo 7 back. Ooh, 1 in 42. That is steep. How far are we away? Why is it overview? Go to bloody overview. Oh my god, we've only just gone up it. We've got about what, 1.2 miles to the peak of it, or nearly 2 miles. That's going to be interesting. So it's been very cloudy down here today and we've had rain, so all my lights are going off again. My solar lights. I really don't want to stall out on this bank. So yeah guys, if you're just turning in, we are on, this is my first official stream on the PC. Yeah, I'm even more surprised than what you are, to be honest. Big welcome as well. So we've still got a limit of 60 going up. Make sure the brakes are released. That is annoying my arse off. You should be able to hear the 66 horn by now. Hi Kanan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, sir. So we are building a bit of speed up. You know what we need on that? We need photo mode. Um, Let me exposure down a bit. We'll rotate that up a bit. What graphics card does your PC have? It has a GeForce 3060 with 12 gigabyte GDDR6 RAM. And I'm running a 32 gigabyte of RAM as well, DDR4. You just got home from a fair. Oh, cool. Was that the one you were going on about? So 1 in 61, so it is getting a little bit easier. Well, the 3060 was from the other PC. There we go. We've made it. The motherboard was from donated. The motherboard CPU, which is an i9. It's an i9 something. Uh, 10-8-450. But the one I had in this PC, which is currently sat in the other PC, is a 3020. I mean, that played Train Sim World 4 and 5. No, it just played Train Sim World 4, sorry. That played Train Sim World 4. Well, fine. I had no problem with it. Then it also played bits of Train Sim World 5, and then it just decided to say, no, I don't want to work anymore. No, because my routes are Riviera Line, Dresden-Leipzig, Morristown, West Coast Main Line South, and as yet an unknown route. Sunburnt Cowslip. Only gone 6 miles. I do have a few other routes installed on the PC, so yeah. I don't have everything like I do on the PlayStation. I think the overall aim at some point is to try and get most of the stuff that I've got is available, but we'll see. Right, so stream-wise this week, there's no stream Monday. We've got a brand new Tampa going down to Swanage Railway, and crews are being trained on it at Swanage, which is pretty cool. So that's coming down with a 66. We believe it's a 66. 66 hauling it down. That's going down to Swanage. Supposed to be Monday, but yeah, it could be cancelled. We don't know. Just won't know until it actually decides to leave. You went to the Goose Fair today. It was so good. You was on bumper cars and kept getting bumped. Bumped them back at full throttle. Hell yeah, that's how you do it. Revenge is a dish best served cold. So Monday there'll be no stream. Tuesday I'm not even looking to stream on Tuesday. It's going to be, because it will be like 4 hours, or say like 3 hours to start, you know, because downloading content I won't be able to do that until 4 PM. So I've got 394 gigs worth of content to download for the PlayStation. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping that I can do some on Tuesday, my normal Wednesday night gaming stream on the PlayStation. Oh yeah, definitely instant car. Now this is where you've got to watch the banks here. Watch your gradients. So yeah, Wednesday in the evening I'll do Wednesday night gaming. Thursday will be a stream on the PlayStation, and again on Saturday as well. So I will be streaming occasionally on here on the PC, but it's not going to be all the time. Mainly one of the things for the PC will be that I will be creating content via the PC. So any new stuff, what the routes or the DLC locos or whatever that gets released, content will be created on the PC. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really interested in the mods and that. It's you know, I'm happy running stuff like it is. Probably the only thing that I will be interested in would be the Great Western, not the Great Western, the West Coast Main Line new timetable mod that's out with the update for the intermodal wagons. But other than that, oh, and the Outer Bounds mod, which was mentioned again today to me. So yeah, that I'll be interested in. But you know, mods, loco specific mods, route specific mods, not interested. I just want to get stuff where I can actually walk somewhere, get some photos, and boom. Bob's your uncle, right? Let's crack her up a bit. You know, it's no disrespect to the modders; they all do a bloody good job, but there's a lot of, you know, there's only a few mods that I'm interested in, you know, just to add a little bit, or no, take something away from a locomotive because someone probably thinks it probably shouldn't be on there or whatever. You know, it's not really sort of one of my things. But no, thanks for letting us know. 1 in 1,000, well, 1 in 392 was 1 in 1,174. I've got to be careful because my chair, the little handle on the bottom of my chair likes to come out and it ends up sending me backwards. And I'm like, "Yay!" So I'm just checking the other screen. Uh-oh, we're going downhill again. So yeah, the next route we will be doing is Dresden-Leipzig, and then after that it will be Morristown, because I've not seen Morristown with the ACS 64 and the oh, what's the other thing? Exeter. I don't know what to drive yet though, that's the thing. I think I have a video coming out tomorrow as well, but it's not members only. It's a normal one. I'm not sure where we are near to at the moment. That be what's that? Oh, near Totnes. Still a fair distance to go. So we do have something on the down, hopefully. So there will be occasional streams. That's a Voyager. I have heard that there's a few people that are upset because of the sounds are not all from the Voyager itself. The engine sounds are from I think it was a BR216 they said, which uses the same type engine as the Voyager, but it doesn't have the turbo. I'm just like, if they can't get recordings and they've tried their best to try and get them, the thing is though, they don't want to push it with cross country. You can then turn around and say no, okay, you're pushing it, we don't like the attitude there, so we're going to say no, you can't have it. So they can go so far, but then if they turn around and say no, then you've got to respect that. Overall, apart from the problems that they had Thursday, I think it's been a good release. Disappointing at first because of everything that went on, but yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people going on about the shadows. You can see all the trees coming into distance here. All this, it doesn't bother me. Personally, I'd rather not have shadows, but I'd rather have that option. But obviously, we don't get that option. Start. So, 12:50. Oh, you've got about another 20 minutes yet. 64. There's a fair amount of vegetation that's smacking the side of the will go entering the cab, but in real life, if that was the case, you know, it'd be slapping the side of the train anyway, being pushed out the way or being snapped off. So yeah, not unless it's really, really huge amounts of tree. This is Totnes, I believe. No, it's not. Hi, good Beppy. No, this is TSW6. I think that was Totnes. Oops. Was it Totnes? Yeah, it was Totnes. That's the South Devon Railway there. I've got so many bloody half-drunk water bottles on my desk. I understand that after you said Totnes. So I'm just going to scrunch down my water bottle. 2 seconds. It's out in the kitchen. Get rid of that later. So overall, overall I am enjoying Train Sim World 5 at 6 even. Looking forward to the majority of the routes that are coming out, which will be over the next few months. Just Trains route and whatever the other one is. Oldenburg Studios with the 805. It's coming out as Loco DLC, but it's going to be a brand new timetable for the West Coast Main Line. Also, Great Western Railway Remaster. There's over 1,000 playable services for the Great Western Remaster. Now you can probably hear the motorbike that's going down the road. I believe Bradley's going to the Oasis concert tomorrow. Bless his little cotton socks. This is level. have to wait till Thursday, Tuesday standard edition, and probably a 220. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, Tuesday's the download of everything day, which I'm going to do as much downloading as I can within about a 6-hour period, then I'll just call it quits. There are people moaning because it's a rivet route. You know, there's people. You know, there's people saying, "Oh, this is a fantastic route," and then because people are finding out that it's a rivet route, they're picking bits with it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, nothing wrong with it, from what I can see. So you can hear the engine slowing. One in 37, this is quite steep. How steep is it? Yeah, look, we're nearly at the top now, so yeah, we'll be okay. What you'll do with the old computer, you don't know. Maybe the free starter back. There we go. We're at the summit now. So we can just slow her down if she gets too close to 60, which she will do. IT. I don't know where I am actually. How close? Where am I? Oh, we're not far off Newton. Newton Abbot. And it's the run up through along the coastway, up through to Exeter. Rivet routes are good, yep. No, that they were first with voice announcements. Yeah. 1 in 57, 2.5%, yeah. Yeah, so they were the first one. They were the ones that innovate the technology to do it. But I mean, yeah, they were the first ones to do it, and everyone likes to bitch at them and everything. So yeah. So PC streams will happen from time to time. Most of the time it will be on PlayStation still. I think I've got about 40 odd routes on this version, and I bought what was the version? I bought one of those things where you buy about 20 routes or something like that, DLC with it. You pay about, can't remember what it's called. They do them every year, sort of thing. You buy the base game, and then there's about 13 or 14 different kind of routes that you can have, and you know, loco DLC. Obviously, yes, I've got certain content free of charge, but you know, the only thing I can turn around and say is that Dovetail chose me to be an ambassador. I didn't ask them. They chose me. And getting content free is part of being an ambassador. Simple as. And I know there was someone in a certain Facebook group that was kicking off at Bradley and apparently insulting me, saying that I was I had ADHD and I was bipolar. Nasty person, that was nasty. Which I don't, never been diagnosed with ADHD or being bipolar. So yeah, there's some sort of pack. I can't remember what it was. We are approaching Newton Abbot. Yeah, I just see those people as just nasty little bitter people. Yeah, they're just about as they're just an insignificant pimple on the butt of the earth, basically. So Newton of the Abbot is done. It's actually the first time I've actually driven a freight train. Yeah. But, you know, when you get people like that, I totally understand what you're saying. When you get people that literally have no clue, I mean, yeah, you got to bring them down, put them in their place a bit. And you know, when they accuse you of being something or what I'm not, then I won't stand for it. I don't care. You know, that's a bit of a trigger, and I'm like, no, you're not going to get away with that. The comments all got deleted anyway. He was being an arsehole anyway, because basically he was turning around saying that the staff at Trains and World are too woke. In, you know, with everything sort of thing, you know. I mean, personally, I don't have to explain anything to anyone, but if they're going to say something, then yeah, get it right. we won't be doing 90 in here. We're along the lovely coast of the Devon coastline, strangely enough. I know there was a lot of people also in the chats in the Riviera stream last Thursday asking if there was, you know, when you go past the thingy at Dawlish, if there were storms and waves crashing over the seawall, and I'm just like, it's going to take a lot of special animation for that one. Overall, I've kind of enjoyed the release, you know, and making the content as well that now I can, because it's on the PC. So yeah. Will be our maximum, and it's good that they've actually got 60 limit in for the train, which is pretty cool. So tomorrow will be good because it will give me a chance to kind of hopefully catch up with a lot of let me see one scramble round to Timber. It will hopefully give me a lot of chance that I can actually catch up doing some work. So I've got to do my loco database as well. So yeah, that will give me a fair bit to do. So we're going to be stationed. Oh damn! Stationed at Teignmouth. I can remember those signals down there being semaphore signals when I was last down there. A load of cars are beeping at me. Bloody dumbasses. Even you had some, if there had been some truth, what would have stopped you? Letter people in leaderships like CEOs and such, yeah. hell's going on here? Dawlish just around the old doobie, what's that? Got Conway Tunnel, the next one. No, this is Conway Tunnel, sorry. They can't actually play this service on the PS5 because I don't have the. Oh, I don't know. I need to check that actually. I'll have a look at that at some point. Yeah, you do occasionally see people walking along the, what do you call it? See if you go up here. To slow down. Now we're green. Last time you were in England, you went from Paddington to Windsor and back. 802, 43 and 166. Last was the 43 who was gone 2 weeks later. You were lucky. The castle set still run down this end. And they do the Penzance Cardiff runs. We've got a 40-mile-an-hour restriction coming up. There it is. Just wondering actually if we had a train in front of us. Or it just might. No. Yeah, I miss the HSTs, I really do. Oh look. Is that a Voyager? I think that's a Voyager coming down. There we go. So somewhere around here, just up there, is the 40 mile an hour. Yeah. There it is there. Problem is, it's round the wrong way. It should be on that side, under there, instead of that side. It's been activated to go on the wrong way. So yeah. So now we can go. Well, no, it's saying 60, but you should have a sign saying T for terminate, and I'm not seeing it. But it's dumped us back up to 60 already. The other thing is as well is that obviously when Liam and his Grumpy Dog Productions release the HST farewell HST pack with the locos, then you're going to have mixed locos running on West here and the Great Western Remaster. If you decide to buy them. That could well be an early automatic signal. In May you was there. 2017 you saw the class 390 whizzing through Watford Junction. Oh, awesome. Yeah, my local hangout on the West Coast Main Line was Harrow and Wealdstone, sorry. Whenever I went to London, I upped on the West Coast Main Line. It was Harrow. Yeah, Harrow and Morristown is a really nice place, but it's a bit what you call it for photos, and it's one of the, strangely enough, it's one of the underground stations that only has the underground and the London Underground and London Overground stations that has access just to those two lines, where you can get some really nice shots of freight going by. So yeah, you get there. It's really nice. Oh, really nice place to get a photo. After this, I'm going to need to have a P&B and get a drink as well. I don't think we've used a lot of fuel up. Ah, we've got plenty. Yeah, I never really went up to Watford at all. It's always up round just a few miles outside London, really, for me. I was kind of happy. I've got to say, they look like pink cows. The M5. They don't really move a lot, don't they? Move. Get it? Move a lot. Anyway, more bar sheep. Quite often we'll come down on the M5, I think it was. It was the M6 fast Exeter, on the way down to Teignmouth. We come off it, and as we were coming past this place, the railway line, you quite often sometimes see a 50 DMU or 47 on some of the passenger trains. They're the ones we get strawberry milkshake from. Oh, of course. That's awesome. The strawberry milkshake from Big Cows. Strawberry flavoured ones. Right. So I'm going to try and let it slow me down. Harry Potter Museum, you know, yeah. I'll go to bed next time, I'll tell you about, yeah. Alright then, cheers. You take it easy. Thanks for popping in, Kabepe. I'm trying to think where that line comes from. Exeter St Thomas. We've got a 15 mile. Oh, we're going in on the right hand side. Okay, it's interesting. Couple of trains in there as well. Deal 150 and a 802. On the 158 there, look, on the fueler. We've got a green. One hour 20 at the moment. Another 158 up there, look. 2 more 158s. Going on to the left. Slam a bit of brake on. Oh, okay. Oh, for God's sake, really? Oh! You don't really need the tail light on. Oh, 14,853. Access gained to mastery and community challenges. And, it's interesting. I think that'll be it. Let's return to timetable. I'm just going to have a P&B and I'll be back, so I need to get another drink as well. So give me a couple of minutes. I'll be back. Don't need another drink, I'm alright. Actually, don't think of it. Oh, see a minute. Ow. So, oh, I see. So by the looks of it, Exeter 6 Charlie Line, Exeter Riverside to St Blazy Part 2. 6712, no, it's not that one. There'll be another one. I'll have to look into that. Alright, I'll see you in a minute, guys. Oh. is really weird is that with everything I've got plugged in with the PC, the two monitors, and everything else, the two monitors, the two hard drives, the printer, the USB thing, I'm using less power than what I would do if I was using the PS5, the TV, and the laptop. How do you work that out? It's crazy, absolutely crazy. It really is. Yeah, I can't work that one out. What is that? Someone's interesting. I had something come up about a Galaxy book, which I don't need. Right, so 6L12. So where else? Extra yard, Riverside to Berngallo. So you're basically drive this light engine from Exeter Riverside to Plymouth. Oh, okay. 6C Berngallo to Exeter Riverside. Well, that's 6C. That's Colas. 6L, that would be EWS, I suspect. 6C99. Drive this empty clay train from, yeah, that would definitely be Colas. So yeah, 3J would be railhead treatment train. So yeah, but just to thingy, literally this is all what I've got added on. So you've got the 158, and literally you have, all they are services from Exeter New Yard to Exeter St David's, Exeter New St David's to Exeter New Yard. That's all they are, and yeah, you have a lot of those, so you can drive those. People will say, well, why put them in there? Because, well, there'd be people moaning that they weren't in there, so I think that's a good thing, to be honest. It's just a 1 minute service that you do. So yeah, the Flying Scotsman does Cathedral Express Part 1. Don't understand why it's doing Part 2. So yeah, so I'll do them at some point. The 166 does, I think it Exeter Painting ones, and yeah, I think it does that actual Plymouth one. No, it doesn't. Oh, Plymouth, PLYMOUTH. No, it doesn't. So it just does Exeter St David's the Painting, or Exmouth. So yeah. Good evening there, mate. How are you? Welcome to the stream. The Jubilee is the Peak Forest one, and basically they're just short paint and run rounds, so there's not that many. I think the Stania is the same. You don't see the Class 33 on here. The 08 is a shunter for the Cathedrals Express, the Western Pilgrims. So yeah, there's a fair bit to do there, which is pretty cool. I think that takes it down to the depot at Lara, whatever you want to call it. I always call it Lara. You've seen what the 37 does. Before anyone says the 166s do run round to paint, and even the odd 165. Also, I don't have, which I should do, have the BR101. Why don't I have the BR101? Because it's AI only. That's why. You can't drive it. The 40s do a rail tour. Part 1, Part 3, Part 4 and Part 6. Whereas Part 2 and 5, I've got no clue. 47484. There's 2 services. London to Paddington to Penzance, and Penzance to London Paddington. Oh, I think aren't they the sleepers? I don't know. I can't remember. And then you got all these as well. Yeah, they're the sleepers. And then you got the 52. There's 2 52s. There's this one, and then there's also the maroon one from West Somerset Railway, which I don't have as DLC. I don't think, to be honest, I don't even think I have the what you call it. So this is everything that I have on all the routes on the PC. So I have a few. There's about 40 odd, I think it is. Even some of the Mannheim Kaiserslautern ones, I did get a key for that along with the PlayStation 5. Can't find it. Cannot find it. So I do have the West Somerset Railway, but I only have... I don't have the 33. Oh, I do have the 33. So yeah, there'll be AI. So yeah. Yeah, they look to be they are the sleeper, I think. So they're in place of the 57s, aren't they? Because we don't have a 57 in game. So that's all I have on the the PC. I do have everything on the PS5, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the bottom to download everything over the next couple of days. Right, so we are going, the next one is, we're going to do Dresden-Leipzig. And we are going to do oh, hold on. No. Go back. Personal Creators Club. So it's not. I don't know if it won't do the Creators Clubs until. That's 1 hour 38. I am not going to do that one. That will be done at some point, which is really, really good. I will do the lower half though, so we'll do like the 43-minute ones. Can I actually do a search for 43? No, it won't do that. Let's type in ES. What is it? ELS, dumbass. ELS TER. Oh no, there's not many of them actually by the looks of it. Well, let's start with the 706 Dresden. You know what? I'm going to leave dynamic weather on. I'm probably end up going to regress it, but yeah, that's a 44-minute service, so let's do that one. Right, I haven't driven the Talent for a little while. What do you want to do? Contrast. Put them on because they'll complain. Cabin lights off. So look, where are we? Oh, is that me? That's little old me. So this is really my first stream on using the PC with Train Sim World. So yeah. Wait until 7:08. That's cool. You can't. Oh, come on! You've got to let us open the windows, man. So, what are our running? Oops. Our running. Dresden, Friedstadt. Oh, we go up that way. Dresden, Cotta, Chemnitz. That one, and Kossibud. So it's only a little short service. That's be interesting. What's our speed? Well, we'll put it at 60. I don't know what's going on with that then. Don't think that works. Alright, leave that then. We'll do 60.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug RB31 nach Großenhain, Cottbusser Bahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station Dresden, Friedrichstadt. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
Completely forgot about that. And I was like, what's he going on about? Restricted. So if you've not seen what the yard looks like at Dresden Friedstadt. What? Hammond! Oh, the thingy. Heading to Dawlish Warren tomorrow for the Duchy Cromptons, which will replace Eddystone. Yeah, I think there's a bit of work needed on Eddystone, so yeah, sort the problem out. With Eddystone, I think it's just teething problems. So it's a brand new tamper that's coming down from Plaza Works with a 66. I think it's a DB 66, and it's going to Swanage on Monday. It's been ages since I've driven a hamster. We've got 70 limit, which we won't be going that far anyway. It's just past the station in the yard. The yard is awesome if you've not seen it. Locomotives sat there. When I first ran this on the PC, I had a few Railpool and DB Vectrons. around the joint. That's no moon, it's a space station. I think I can see a veteran up there now, actually. There you go. I've seen a thingy. There's gnomes on here as well, which you got to paint. Bloody marvellous. Ah, there's a gnome, look. And I think, if I remember rightly, there was a first aid thingy here somewhere. There you go. Don't know if there's a route map or anything. Yeah, route map will be here. It's not a bad little route map actually, and it's good where it tells you all these little, where the extra routes are as well, sort of thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, let's crack on with the little hamster. Also gave Morristown a go and framed. Yeah, there was a guy in Matt's stream saying that it was the frame rate was pretty bad for him. I can't really recall it being that bad, but I've only been on there once, so yeah. I think it was fine on the PS5, to be honest. Also got, yeah, you've only driven this route once a day and your impression of it is good. Oh yeah, I really like it. Is that a 187? No, that's two BR193s. And there's a few more BR193s over there as well, look. Oh, that's 193. That's yeah, there's a few 193s about. I do believe you do get the Flix train on here as well. I think. I may be wrong. In fact, I think I am wrong. I don't think I've heard him say anything. Hi William, how you doing? Thanks for signing up for another member.
Station Dresden-Cotta. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
So this is stuttering a bit, but I'm not worried how late I am. We'll just get on and do it. Just crack on. Well, we're going to be doing Morristown next. I'm not too bad. I'm tired, but stressing a bit. But got another job rejection again. You know, this is after they've been emailing me to sign up for their parcel force sorters and everything for their warehouse. Yeah, they didn't want me. You know what I mean? You do want Tuesday to hurry up so you can make Riviera Line that more busy. I don't think it is really that much more busier. Yeah, obviously with the freight it is. You're tired as well. Yeah, you've had a good day, Kanan, now, haven't you? So yeah, it's just another. Oh, I've got to update that tomorrow as well. So it's another job rejection. It's ridiculous. And maybe take Scotsman up her. Yeah, I know. I think, didn't Matt do that in the stream on Thursday? Or did he drive last night? I don't know, I can't remember. He's on till 12 tonight.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug RB31 nach Rosenheim-Cottbusser Bahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station Dresden-Chemnitz. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
I remember the Dresden-Chemnitz bit, that's about it. The Scotsman's going to get hammered, basically, by me. Yeah. You finally got a keyboard for your Xbox. Awesome. So, high hold, space, N. So spacebar and N for your horns. B for your guard bits and buzzers and everything. There's people saying, oh, the HST don't have announcements. Well, wasn't planned. It's only the current new, what you call it? Oh, you drove the Western up there, yeah. There's two different Westerns though. There's the maroon one and there's the other one. I should have the maroon one though. Oh no, because it's probably other. If I remember, I think it's the maroon one uses different rolling stock.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug RB31 nach Rosenheim-Cottbusser Bahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station Dresden-Stettsch. Ausstieg in Richtung rechts.
Dresden-Stettsch. I'm never going to remember those names, you know that, don't you? You didn't know Dresden-Chemnitz was just a station. Yeah, it's a smaller version of Chemnitz, it's a different one. Not unless they moved it and descaled it.
Nächste Station Dresden-Stettsch. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung.
Sounds a bit like stench. Dresden-Stench. Been recording something on my digital recorder and I just don't know what it is because I've not had anything down. So I'm thinking it must be a series. But I can't remember. I'll have to go and have a look in a bit. Well, when I finish here. West Somerset. Yeah, but I've got that, but it doesn't show up. Hentis, doesn't even remember the time he fell asleep. So trying to remember German stations names is something else. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Locked doors. So I've got another video going out tomorrow, and that'll be the last of the early ones. I put a short up today as well, the Horny Class 444.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug
I did an,
B31 nach
most of you know that I did a live stream
Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise.
first thing this morning, this afternoon.
Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
Weinbuller? Oh, there's a few needed out. Oh, okay, that's cool.
Nächste Station, Kossebaude, Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung
Kossebaude. So when we stop at the station, I'll do that. Where the hell are we on the map routine? I don't even remember getting up this morning sometimes. No, I do. Like the autumnal look to the vegetation as well. So where the hell are we on the map? Well, we're right in the middle. This is the line where you go up as well, up through there. And then you go, this takes you up the bypass. That takes you to Riesa and Leipzig. And I think we end up going up through there as well, I think. Don't mind a horny 444 if I ask you. It's on the it's on my YouTube page on the shorts.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug RB31 nach Großenhain.
Ours is today.
Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station Niederwarta. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
Because I had a quick look in the station because obviously they cleared a lot of all the veg out. They were told to clear stuff out, and they put a lot of like the railway sleepers, the bits that they use, which a lot of infrastructure stuff, concrete sleepers, the stuff that was the pipe work that was on the pumps and everything earlier on in the year, which they failed to take when they took them all out. They're in the a little compound. These railway sleepers go across their point work, so they're literally one plank, well, not plank, but one sleeper full of wood. It goes across two tracks. They put all that in there. The 8 rolls of signalling cable, which were in various places around the yard, were all put into one area for taking away. They've now been taken away. The RRVs have all gone. Also the bags of bits of rail. No, not bits of rail. Bits of it's like the stuff like the what is it? The clips that clip the rails into the chair, the rails onto the chairs. You know what I mean? All of those, that sort of equipment stuff, that's all been picked up and taken as well. The rails, I wouldn't say, well, there is a little bit of scrap rail there, and there's also point work as well. That's still there. The big Viola skip has been emptied, but there's still loads more to go in it. So the yard has been completely cleared. In there this morning was a GBRF, GB Rail Freight van. And I was like, well, that's a bit rare seeing that in there. So I thought I'll check on real-time trains. And the MPVs were running from Poole to Bournemouth, then down to Weymouth. Because there's engineering works between, I think it's Southampton on either Eastleigh or Southampton and Bournemouth and Southampton. I think it's Bournemouth and Eastleigh. So one thing I do not have on is I don't have I don't have train faults on. I have everything else, but I don't have train faults. It doesn't interest me. Not saying it's rubbish or anything, it just does not interest me. Yours doesn't run on Saturday, so it might be tomorrow where we have TNT body snatchers. Oh, nice. That'll be either Colas or GBRF running. They're the only ones that have the contract, not even Freightliner have them. DB made 12 of their drivers redundant, but they were then transferred directly over to GBRF and Colas. It's either 12 or 16 drivers, I think it was, and their contracts carried on. So their terms, the term of their year's service, so it carried on as though they'd started at Colas and been working there for 16 years, years of service. So yeah.
Nächste Station, Radebeul-Naundorf. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
Radebeul-Naundorf. You got GB this year, yeah. Well, by the looks of it, ours is GB as well. But apparently we have got a 5-day blockade down here. I mean, some guy turned around and said, oh, it is 5-day blockade is for the point work where it goes in a single line at Morton is being replaced. And I thought, yeah, but it's a 5-day blockade between Poole and Wareham. So, yeah, I don't know. If you are enjoying the stream, guys, hit the like button, please. Hit the sub button. If you subscribe, you can actually chat in the live chat. It's done like that to stop bots getting in and peddling their dirty wares. So we can get freight trains down through here as well.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug RB31 nach Rosenheim, Cottbusser Bahnhof.
Are we going left?
Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise.
Yes, we are.
Nächste Station, Postweg bei Dresden. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
So we're joining the main line there. We've got a freight train there. What 185, is it? So where we come out is along here in the original Dresden-Riesa route are all the Habenswagons. So I'm trying to itch my eye because I've got an itchy eye. There you go, as booked.
Nächste Station, Postweg bei Dresden. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
Oh look, we have got some there, look. Not all of them. The yard's a bit foolish. This is the well. There's no really other bits that I've added on since I got this on the PC. It was just the Great Western Express and the Morristown route. Have I opened the wrong doors? Dumbass. They getting on? Soft to you. Blow your horn. Right, you're heading off. Only popped in. Nah, it's cool, mate. No worries. Thanks for popping in. It's really appreciated. It seems so Carl's turned the fog machine off. As booked. Fine buller. This route is a bit stuttery, but I have actually played this before. Might be because I've got the dynamic weather on, which I won't have on for the next one.
Nächste Station, Weinböhler, Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
Oops. Just don't get off. Two more stations. 3 more stations.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug RB31 nach Großenhain-Cottbusser Bahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station, Niederrhein, Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
We will slow down at some point.
Nächste Station, Niederrhein, Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
Stopping is pretty inconsistent. Someone just kicked her in. Priestwitz is next. It's an 8-kilometre run. Hi Levi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. I suspect we may get our first bit of DLC, possibly mid-October, or just towards the end of October, I think. Not that I know, but I'm just surmising. Hit for rail 200. Yeah, where would we be today without it? We'd have no Train Sim World, no Train Simulator Classic. My mate's off to the other half of the railway dog. Is off to. He's been up around Children, Doncaster, Stockton, Darlington area today. He's up there till, I think he's back Monday. He's up there this weekend and he comes back late Monday, I think it is, because he can't get the the 66 on the Tampa. Sorry, I'm not following. It's been a long day. Oh, my balcony lights are going off. It's been a bit of the day like this today. Cloudy, really cloudy sort of thing. And rainy. You hope they get us the 158 update that Skyhook did, that they had since March in the GW remaster. I think most of the timetable's been done, and I don't think we'll be waiting for long. It'll be here by the end of the year, I know that. But yeah, considering it is one guy doing it, so yeah. But the 158, yeah, it's been a bit. Well, I think that is coming in the next update anyway. Oh, it's not coming in this update, which is basically a day one update sort of thing. You know, you got all the people saying, "Well, this is why I don't go for pre-ordering the, you know, get it 5 days early because you're just a beta tester." Will Train Sim 6 will add TPE to Train Sim 6? Don't know. It needs suitable route to run on. I suspect, you know, because it's no good adding it as bringing out a loco DLC and then adding it as an AI where you can't actually drive it to a route that we've already got, which would utilise the Trans Pennine Express brand, so to speak. Do you see what I mean? It's best to bring it out with a route, but then it could be implemented as AI or drivable on other routes if it's compatible with it. But at the moment, there's no plans. If it's not on the roadmap, then consider it as not being done, even though it could be. If it's not on the roadmap, it's not being done. As soon as it appears on the roadmap, yeah, well, we haven't got anything to going to Newcastle, you know, at the moment. So we are going there, and then I think we're going up this way. I think. Yeah, it'd be good to get the update for the 158. yeah, you know, if they haven't got anything planned, or if it's not on the roadmap, just consider it as not happening. Okay, when it's mentioned on the roadmap, then it's being worked on. Even though, you know, unknown to us, it could be being worked on, but they haven't released details on the roadmap yet. So yeah, just consider it as though it isn't happening. You know, they could be they're wanting to work on every single route, every single bit of train DLC, train locomotive in the world. Best one in the world, it ain't ever going to happen, sort of thing, you know. And you just gotta just wait and see, to be honest, until it's announced. They could do a TVL sort of remaster, but sell it modern day, because TB 185s run to Saltburn. Oh, I've just blown that. Yeah. But as it is at the moment, there's nothing on the roadmap, is there? That's how you got to treat it. You got a plan for Train Sim World 6 Thirst to Sheffield. Plan or suggestion? You know, put it in a suggestion in Discord or the Train Sim World forum. That's the only thing I can suggest, really. Just to put a detailed post of the rolling stock, what you think it should be there, you know.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug RB31 nach Großenhain.
So this isn't as busy as Dresden-Riesa. Well, A, they need a license for Grand Central. They also need a license from the people that created the 185, was it? You can't just do the 185 and plonk it up and sell it, because you're selling someone's IP. So yeah, intellectual property, which you don't have a license to. So yeah, they've got to get permission and licenses for a lot of stuff. So it's, you know, sometimes they can get it, other times they can't. So if they can't get it, the project gets cancelled, it gets binned. Yeah, but just listen to what I'm saying. It's 180 Sapphire for GC. And if they don't get the license, it ain't gonna happen. You know, that's the thing, that's what you got to remember. No license, it's not happening. No matter how much you want it, no matter how much you wish for it, it ain't happen. If you know, and if it's not on the roadmap, it definitely isn't happening. It's our final stop on here, and then we are off to Morristown. Oh, hello. That's for me not looking at what I'm doing, because the screen is so far behind. All restricted to 45 as well. So yeah, no matter how much you want it, it may not happen. May never happen, so yeah. Yeah, I don't think they'll do that, Carl, to be honest. Because you know people would want modern day, don't you? Oh, they don't want anything a year ago, you know. Did I go over 45? Oh, I did. Nah, such a dumbass. Levi, you'd have to put all that into your little suggestion that you send into Dovetail, because it means nothing to me at the end of the day. I'm not being horrible, but I admire what you're saying. Right? I admire what you're saying and everything, but you need to do your research and suggest it to Dovetail. It's no good explaining it to me because I really don't know that neck of the woods at all. And I'm not being horrible in any way, but I just feel you're just wasting your time trying to explain it, because I can't influence Dovetail in what they build, what they do. It's nothing at all to do with me. If you're on Discord and you're with the Dovetail official Dovetail Discord server, go into the suggestions area there and write it down in a detailed post, put in pictures, what you need and everything, and explain it to them. Or on the Dovetail forum. Because I can't influence, or I don't influence Dovetail in what they make. Got the doors. I thought that was 18,310 that I had. It's 11,073 with a platinum, which is pretty cool. Right, it's the main menu. While that's loading, I will be back in a minute. In a second. honest, I'm not going to be on there that long. Right, that's cool. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Morristown is next. Right. I'm back. Just going to go and get a drink. Should be up running again. Door shut. Let's crack on with the next route, which will be Morristown. Right. Choose a route. Morris Minor Town. Broken to Gladstone. Let's do the 0925 Gladstone to have broken. I'm not putting dynamic weather on either. We'll just have that. Let's crack on, get started. So yeah, just to reiterate, there'll be no stream tomorrow. There is a video being released. That will be just normal views. Unlock doors. Oh, there's no window. Okay. Headlights. We've got to plug this in, haven't I? I've got everything on there, that's good. Oh, God. Such a dumbass. Brakes cutting in, cutting out. Need to cut them in there. That's the ALP. Yeah, I've not turned ACs on. Don't really want to do that at the moment. Just let me get used to driving the route. TSW Proclaimer. Drive any locomotive for 500 miles within the speed limit. that unlocked for you before you started. Oh wow.
Please watch the gas.
So where is it where I cut everything in? Yeah, no idea why I'm standing on the chair, but hey, you know. Well, we can only hope for the best. Someone just sneezed. So the stream on my PC, which is being shown on YouTube, is about 20 seconds behind.
The next station stop is Milburn. When leaving the train, please watch the gas.
Oh, hello. Oops. Maplewood is next. Just so I want to have a look, that's where we are. Hoboken is there. Oh, there's a fair bit of stuff. I'm not surprised people getting 30 frames a second. Look what the hell is there. But there again, don't think there's much in there. But this is the, what you call it, line, goes through to Secaucus. There's a fair amount of traffic about. You just had to go and fix the stuck doors. Yeah, I've turned the train faults off. It just does my head in. I don't... It just doesn't interest me doing the faults. Strangely enough, you've had 5 faults on your 220 run the other night, but haven't had one since. Oh, that's awesome.
The next station stop is Maplewood. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
I love it how the alerter fades in. I'm so looking forward to the Stamford route because that has the New Rochelle bit in it as well with the NEC. Hopefully we'll get the NEC, the CSX Loco, which was it the CSX SD40?
This station stop is Maplewood.
I can't remember what it was, but there's a couple of bits of DLC as well. Not DLC, but certain wagons as well that we couldn't get on the consoles, which were available on for PC. Oh, listen to that. So we're not supposed to go into Hoboken with our pantograph up. How are we not supposed to go into... how are we supposed to get into Hoboken? Look, it's there, right? It's right there. A quick look, see what else we got around here. Da, da, da. Ah, bridge plate. Oh, I see. That's what they are. Okay. Hello? No. Too many people walking along here now. Go away. Don't know what they are. So I've got to walk all the way over here. Years ago, these buildings would have loads and loads of bits and bobs in them and everything, and yeah. I think this is where all the posters go up. I will check on the master at some point as well. Oh wow. Hoboken. Okay. Oh. Ho Ho Kuss. What a name for a station, dude! Ho Ho Kuss. Look at that. It's amazing. Do you know what? Right. While you can, I'm just going to go and use my phone. See if this works. See if that one works. Click on that. Use the camera. Do you know what? I'm now gone to njtransit.com via the via that QR code. How cool is that? Using fairy dust and the wishes of little kids. That's pretty cool. Excuse me, Baldy. I'll walk down this way. I can't even go down there. Really? Nice little power turn there. That's no good. They're supposed to rickroll you. You know what? That'd be awesome. Right, we're 4 minutes late. Wonder if there's services stacked up behind me. Hold on, while I get on. Oh, hold on. PTC communications. Lights. Go away. No. Can I have my door back? So I've broken this now. Oh dear. Take the brakes off. Have we got anyone behind us? Oh nah, we're fine.
The next station stop is Mountain Station. When leaving the train, please watch the gas. This station stop is Mountain Station.
Lock doors. Let's control that. It happens in one stop. After all, you go into a barn and there's a QR code on the door. That rickrolls you. Awesome. That's my cup. I'm already 4 minutes down.
The next station stop is Highland Avenue. When leaving the train, please watch the gas.
I've got to say, I do quite like this route. Bradley's favourite number, 69.
This station stop is Highland Avenue.
Was that the diesel one? Or was that just the normal ALP? That's a normal one. Ow. think I might have broke that. Oh, one did get on my train.
The next station stop is Brick Church. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
I don't think we'll do our 5th route tonight, so we'll just be doing West Coast Main Line south. What the hell is that? Was that in the stream or behind me? Yeah, not a lot of traffic on this, is there? Not traffic-wise as in trains, traffic-wise as in cars.
When leaving the train, please watch the gap. Station stop is East Orange.
Newark Broad Street is next. And then what we've got after that? Meadows Track 3 and then Hoboken Terminal. So we possibly should see, in theory, should start seeing some services. Happens one step. Happens in one stop, yeah. Oof. Yellows. What the hell happened? You shouldn't really be able to move with doors open. Definitely have a door open or two. That's pretty cool, actually, seeing him come past me like that.
This station stop is Newark Broad Street.
See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya. Oh, hello. That's a lifting bridge. Oh, that's pretty cool. That guy has to wait for me. Well, we haven't, I don't think we've had a door fault. Not door fault. What do you call it? Random event yet, have we? Speed thing or the signal delays. I think that's where the ACF 64s will run from. Yeah, so they run through there. Then we cross over and they go over that way. We go here to through the yard and onto Boken. Train going off there, look. Obviously, because I'm running a little bit late. I've just spattered on Leipzig before I even did anything with the train. Uh-oh. That's not good. What was the service? That don't help really, does it? Like, this is a staff one, isn't it? This one. Oh, that's not good. Do you want to just write that down and stick it in the back cave and I'll send it in? So in theory, you can make out the New York skyline in the distance behind those trees. Right, so the last one will be we're going to do a run on West Coast Main Line. It's not going to be a long one. Whoa, that will slow down. Cheers, Carl. I'll send that in. Thank you. Oh, Chuck's playing Among Us. Ah, that's one of those famed hole in the grounds. 1 minute service where you're sat at a red for nearly 5 minutes. I know, it's funny, isn't it? Got the own New York skyline now, look. Nice. New York, New York. I mean, to be honest, I can understand why people are getting a bit of low frame rate around here. I mean, I'm down to 25. Oh wow, this sounds awesome. Good evening there, Mostly Harmless. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, where are we? Sorry, Morristown. Hoboken. I've got to say, that was a nice little run. Wow, that's yeah. I'm just gonna do continue on that and do main menu. Just come straight out of it because yeah. Sorry, a second. Ah, you bought early access and still haven't had a chance to play GSW6. Ah, bugger. It's a pain. That's mega sim. Right, what are we? To be honest, guys, I am going to end it there, because I've got a couple of more bits to do on the PC before I end off for the night. I don't know about you, but I've really enjoyed this. This is the first stream I've ever done on the PC, or via the PC, so yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it, to be honest. But yeah, got to say thank you for everyone, because it's really appreciated. And the next stream from me should probably more than likely be Wednesday, but obviously Tuesday I'll be downloading stuff, and possibly most of Wednesday as well. I'm going to be in most of the week. I'll probably be popping out for a couple of bits later on in the week, but yeah, obviously trying to get a job and all that sort of thing as well, that kind of works. But yeah, I just really want to leave it there, and yeah, we'll go from there. But guys, thank you all very much, really appreciate it. Now I've just got to try and find where OB is, OBS is, and yeah, I will speak to you guys during the week. I'll be on Discord all day about tomorrow, but I've got to do a bit of recording as well, so yeah. But thanks guys, really appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. Have fun, and have a good night and the rest of the weekend.